Once upon a time, there was a kingdom on the east coast of Sumatra Island. The kingdom was famous for being wealthy because it had many citizens. The leader of the kingdom was very kind and friendly. Unfortunately, because he was busy leading the kingdom, he never had an empress. As he grew older, he began to think about finding a wife. Plus, the king's family was getting restless. They were worried that the king would not have a descendant to succeed him. My only son, who is always dear to me, when will you give me a beautiful daughter-in-law? Aren't you tired of living alone? Sighed the king's mother.
Yes, Bundo. I'm also sorting and choosing my future wife. I don't want to make the wrong choice.
Sighed the king. One morning, His Majesty heard that there was a beautiful girl from Minangkabau named Putri Pinang Masak. She was famous for her charming face and ruddy white skin. Whoever looked at her would fall in love with her. Unfortunately, he had a less and that admirable character. It is said that he was very fond of luxury, possessions, beautiful clothes, gold jewels, and magnificent house. His enjoyments of luxuries made him greedy. Every day he searched endlessly for treasures. Anyway, he wants to accumulate as much money as possible so that he can have fun. Sometimes, the methods he used to get the money are not good, such as seizing other people's property. Even so, His Majesty did not seem to care about Putri Pinang Masak grades. He was already smitten with the girl's beauty. Then the king came to Minangkabau to propose to her. Initially, Putri Pinang Masak did not refuse the proposal, not because she liked the king. She just wants to live a luxurious life in the place. However, after knowing that the king was old, she changed her mind. Reluctant to refuse outright, the princess finally made an unreasonable request.
Sir, I will accept your proposal, but there are conditions that you must fulfill,
Said the princess.
What is the condition?
Replied His Majesty.
I want a very beautiful and magnificent place. However, it must be completed in one night,
Said the woman. Who would have thought the king did not object this condition? He then asked his guard to gather all the people and carpenters. There were tons of people and craftsmen who came to build the place. Then the king asked them to work hard and fast. The construction of the place began at dusk. Thousands of people helped each other to complete the place. His Majesty also inspected the work of the builders. When midnight came, the place was already half finished. Although not fully finished, the place already looked so beautiful and magnificent. It is certain that the place will be complete before this morning. Hearing the news that the place was half finished, Putri Pinang Masak was worried. She was afraid that the place will actually be completed before morning. She felt really scared.
What if the place is really resolved before morning? That's bad. I cannot just stand by. I have to do something,
He said to himself. However, they never come up with an idea toward the construction of the place. He couldn't sleep tonight. Every second she felt worried. Truly, she didn't want to be a consort of an older king. By the time morning came, the place was almost finished. Knowing this, the princess was even more worried. However, in a desperate situation, she suddenly came to her senses. She then went to her chicken coop.
I must trick the king. I will make this rooster crow early, so that the king fail to boil the place before morning.
The princess sighed to herself. He then lit a very bright lamp near the chicken. Then the chicken crowed because the sun has risen. His Majesty and people were shocked. Reluctantly, the king asked the people and artisans to stop the work.
Let's end this work, my people.
Sighed the king.
Why, sir? The palace is almost finished. We just need to polish it a little.
Asked one of the people.
That's true, but we have lost. I promised Putri Pinang Masak that I would finish the palace before morning, or before the cock crows.
Sighed the king suddenly.
But it's actually not too early, sir. The sun is not even visible yet. How come the chickens are crowing? How strange.
Said the workers.
Never mind. Let's end it. I'll pay you, then you go back to your homes.
Said the king in a soft voice. His face looked very tired and sad. Reluctantly, the people returned to their homes. However, the king was still standing in the front of the place. He admired the ability of the people to build this magnificent place in one night. On the other hand, he was also sad that his marriage to the princess had failed. The next day, Putri Pinang Masak came to the king.
His Majesty has failed to fulfill my requirements.
She said. His Majesty just looked at her without saying anything.
So, do you want to destroy the palace that is almost finished?
The woman asked. Pausing for a moment, His Majesty then responded with a question.
Princess, are material possessions very important to you?
Of course, it's important. Who in the world doesn't like money and gold? Everyone must be like me.
Sighed Putri Pinang Masak confidently.
Then, I'll leave this palace to you. In addition, I will give you gold and silver to make you happy. I'm giving it all up as proof of my love for you. I'm fine if you don't reciprocate.
Sighed the king.
Really? Why did you give it to me?
She asked.
It's okay. Consider it a gift from me. Do not destroy this palace, because all of this is the hard work of the people.
Sighed the king. Then he left the princess and returned to his place on the east coast. Putri Pinang Masak was surprised but still happy with the abundant treasure that she received. She then thought,
Perhaps this much wealth is not much for His Majesty. This means that His Majesty wealth is much more. How nice it would be if I would have all his wealth.
he was not satisfied to receive such abundant wealth from the king. She still wanted to rule the east coast. Then the greedy woman devised a plan to gain control of the king's domain. This greedy woman never ran out of way to get more money. She then sold all the property given by the king because she wanted to pay soldiers to attack the king. After organizing a series of plans, the time came for the soldier to attack the place. His Majesty did not expect a sudden attack. The guards were overwhelmed. Despite ruling the land of Jambi with all its wealth, Putri Pinang Masak was not happy. The mercenaries see her keep demanding many things for their success in killing the king. She was hunted the soldier. The people call it Negeri Pinang. In Japanese, Arika, not is Jambe. Then people called it Jambe country, which gradually turned into Jambi country. Despite ruling the land of Jambi with all its wealth, Putri Pinang Masa was not happy. The mercenaries see her keep demanding many things for their success in killing the king. She was haunted by the soldier.